Okay.
All right, you all. So listen, you all. President Trump, he held a rally last night in Iowa. It was packed. It was magnificent. A couple of days before that, he held one in New Jersey. Thank you all. Some people say they saw us in New Jersey because they had us on the tripod where we was doing an interview with Lord Trump. Thank you all. We're going to be popping up at some of them where you ain't going to tell nobody which
Can't
ones.
tell you.
But I love our president because in spite of
Everything.
despite everything, he is still being presidential. He's still doing what he's paid to do, even though he give his money away. He's still doing his job.
He only made $12 a year. $1 a month, right?
Well, I don't know how many times.
Oh, is it $1 a quarter?
I don't know how many times he get
Jesus
paid.
Christ.
But the deal
every
time
he get paid, he gives his checks
money
away. Take $1 and give the rest away.
But you got, but now look at the ones that's trying to get rid of him. We got to pay their ass.
Yeah.
We got some of them backs bent over. We got to sit up. We got to pay them. But then this man that's working for Americans, all of us, he give his money away. Now, who on our side? These itches that's taking our tax dollars and ain't doing nothing? Or the man that's working for the people but giving his money away? Think about that for a minute.
And they always want to say that, oh, he's an existential threat to the America. Let me tell you something. President Trump is nothing but a threat to their corruption.
That's right.
Okay? Not this country, but to their corruption. All of them sitting up there have some type of tie to Ukraine.
That's right.
And they're trying to keep it hush-hush. And then even down to the FISA warrant. The FISA warrant, 2 of the 4 Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Acts, FISA, of course, warrants on Carter Page was invalid, y'all. That means that those 2 warrants was illegally obtained.
Well, then if they were illegally obtained, everybody that went down based on Carter Page. See, because that was the start of all of that was the start, and then it created a domino effect.
That's right.
All of them people need to be let out of jail.
Yep.
Sit home and their lives given back to them. I am so tired of these Democrats. I'm tired of our FBI and how they do things. I'm tired of the shenanigans. And y'all want to know why President Trump always have something to say about Barack Hussein Obama? Because all of this bullshit happened up under Barack Hussein Obama administration.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Especially whenever Obama left office, he's the one that lets those surveillance laws, you all. He's the one that did that. Why did he do that?
That's right.
He did it right before President Trump's inauguration. I believe it was a week before, if not a day or so before. President Obama did that, you all. And then they target President Trump. They target anybody that's around President Trump. And they try to put anybody that's around President Trump within his circle, try to lock them up some kind of way. But then you got all of these people where you see all of the different ways that they have broken the law.
That's right.
And they continue to break the law. And now one of them are locked up. And it's starting to make me feel like there is definitely a 2-tier system here.
You damn straight there are.
Yeah.
And why is it that the Democrats, if they don't like something, they run around here like babies throwing tantrums until they get their way. But then when the shoe is on the other foot, when it's the Republicans don't do. Listen, I'm proud of how the Republicans are standing up now. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
But this need not be. This should have been nipped in the bud a long time ago.
A long time
when
ago.
it comes to these Democrats.
That's right.
It's just it
should have been nipped in the bud. But see, they're so corrupt. They're used to changing the rules in the middle of the game. How is it that the president can only be president for only 4 to 8 years, but they can stay in the house, roost in the house,
roost in there,
and to the house is full of filth. I mean, it's smelling bad, y'all. And they stay right there in the house and roost and have all of us living their game and playing their game.
Right.
It's time for term limits. Because that house should not become an old folks home. It shouldn't become a retirement home.
Or a rest home.
And
And that check you got is not your retirement. That check you get every month.
That's right.
That
or
ain't your
disability
retirement check.
No.
That ain't no disability check. That ain't no RA check. That is the American people tax dollars is paying you to do a job.
To do a job that you can't even, you're not even physically fit. Some of you are not even physically fit or mentally fit to do the damn job.
And if you're not physically or mentally fit to do the job, you do need to step down. I don't care what you say.
And when I look at Adam Schiff, it's like he's like a devil in disguise to me. Okay, he's constantly it's like he got this story in his mind. And he's constantly spinning the same story over and over in his mind. And then it's like he may go home and get in his little closet with a little blankie over his head and say, okay, we got him here. We can't get him there. So what do we need? And he's talking to himself or back and forth to his inner self. And then to come out in front of the American people and tell another flat out lie.
Well, I'm going to tell you now, they're saying that President Trump is probably going to be acquitted for all of this foolishness.
Probably.
He should have been acquitted the first day.
Exactly.
Because if they listen, Americans have tuned this mess out.
I have checked out.
This mess is playing out on TV.
I've checked out totally. I'm like, are you freaking serious?
Go ahead. Come on.
Go ahead.
We're going to decide at the polls when we go re-vote him in.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me just say this here, you all. One thing about this whole impeachment scam, this Russia thing, you know, they try to make it look like it's some type of scar against our president. They're trying to. But I want these dumb folks to understand what they've done here. We have educated ourselves to their BS.
That's right.
This have exposed their corruption, the Democrat corruptions, especially the Democrats. And some of you Republicans, you know who you are. This have exposed that. This have also educated the American people on all of the little tricks and the little trinkets that they use to keep power. That's what this have done. Okay? It may have been President Trump that was used for us to learn all of this, but because of President Trump and because they did this to President Trump, we now have an understanding on what really goes on there in Congress. And you know, it's a waste of our tax dollars. We wonder why the deficit continue to go up and nothing never gets paid off. Now we get to see why.
So really, the damage has been done to the Democrat Party. The scar is on the Democrat Party. It's not, this impeachment left a scar on the Democrat Party.
That's right.
Not on the president of the United States. The president is a GOAT.
That's right.
The greatest of all time, you all.
That's right.
That's what he is.
That's right.
He's going to go down in history as a GOAT. The greatest of all times. Democrats, because they push this shenanigans, they have become the creator of their own demise. That's what they did.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they've showed the American people. And it's a lot of people, a lot of Democrats that's switching their parties right now and ditching and switching the Democrat plantation and saying, I regret ever being a Democrat. I am embarrassed to say I've even ever been a Democrat. Thanks to these Democrats. And then you want to talk about Bernie Sanders and
somebody just wrote this here. C. Cott Camp Chris says, Dems, why should I vote to give you power over my life and future? What did I get in return? What pro-America jobs, business, family policies are you proposing that will help my family's future? Thank you for looking at it like that. Because the Democrats ain't going to do nothing for your family. They ain't even going to do nothing for you. All of these months, and you see what they've been up there pushing. Letting that mess play out on national TV to try to take and turn us against the president. They're trying to sway public opinion.
That's exactly what they're trying to do.
And it ain't working.
So I say to all of you all, do you want free stuff or do you want freedom?
That's right.
Because it was the Republicans that freed the slaves.
Come on.
Okay? The Democrats wanted slaves enslaved to them
and
their government.
But it was Republicans that brought freedom. Okay. Republicans want to bring you freedom and give you opportunity so that you can freely work to provide for your family and yourself. Democrats
want to give you free stuff so you can be enslaved to government.
That's right.
Be enslaved to them so that they can control you and tell you how to do, what to do, when to do it.
Where to do it.
That's right.
Do you want freedom?
Free stuff?
That's right.
Do you want free stuff or do you want freedom? The choice is yours.
You got to ask yourself that.
That's right.
You got to ask
That's
yourself
right.
that.
The Democrats fought to keep people enslaved, y'all. They are the ones that enslaved our ancestors, not Republicans.
They wanted to keep our ancestors. Slavery started back in the 1600s.
That's right.
But when the country started evolving and we got to the 1800s, and then people like, wait, this here is not humane.
That's right.
You had Democrats that they did not want slavery to end during the late 1800s. They wanted to keep that foolery going on and on.
Yep.
And listen, that was the slavery back then. Now it's the new day slavery.
That's right.
I'll give you this for free.
Yep.
So it don't even matter what color your skin.
It don't matter now.
Anybody can get caught up in their
shenanigans. Would do.
They don't give a damn about our families.
They don't care about
They
that.
advocate for illegal alien
That's
families.
right.
They give them sanctuary. They advocate for terrorists. That's who they do. They don't care. Democrats don't care about the American people.
They can care less. That's why they want to remove the electoral college process.
That's right.
They want, because they know that they can cheat better without it.
There you go.
They can cheat better. That's why they don't want to purge these voter rosters, because they know they can cheat. By putting dead folks' names there and saying that they are the ones.
That's why they don't want people to have IDs.
That's right.
Or show their ID when they vote.
Now, they want to take and give illegal aliens ID, but then say it's voter suppression if you use that same ID to vote.
To prove that you are a citizen. Hypocritical. Democrats ain't nothing but straight hypocrites.
Hypocrites.
All
right.
You may not pay what you owe, but you will reap what you sow.
Listen. Reap that.